All right, viewers, let's begin with our first top story today. Now, a PIL in SC seeks recognition of racial violence as hate crime after Angel Chakma's death in Dehradun, urging special police units and legal reforms for Northeast citizens. Now, a public interest litigation, that is a PIL, has been filed in the Supreme Court over the brutal death of Angel Chakma, which was racially motivated, as has been alleged. Now, the Tripura student who died after allegedly being attacked over racial slur in Dehradun and urging recognition of racial violence against Northeast citizens as hate crime. Now, the MBA student Angel Chakma was attacked by a group of miscreants with knives and other blunt objects in Dehradun. This was a racially motivated murder, a brutal attack that was conducted in Dehradun on December 9. He died while undergoing treatment at a hospital. Now, there's a PIL in Supreme Court which seeks the recognition of racial violence as hate crime after Angel Chakma's death in Dehradun. Now, urging special police units and also legal reforms for the citizens of Northeast who face such racial slurs and racial violence in mainland India and other parts of India. Now, this is a PIL in Supreme Court seeking recognition of racial violence. Now, this will be a PIL in Supreme Court. Also, it wants to recognize the hate crime against Northeast citizens. All right, for more information, we now have Shambhavi joining us outside Supreme Court. Shambhavi, what are the latest details? This is a PIL. It's related to the brutal murder of Angel Chakma, but it also wants the recognition of the racial violence against the citizens of Northeast India.
So basically this PIL which has been filed, this is alleging that the death of Angel Chakma was followed after a racial attack. So what this PIL is demanding, that there should be a separate offence for racial slurs, racial violence, and that it should be recognized separately. That is why the union government, including several states, all the states have been made a party in this case. They've been made respondents in this case. Now also the PIL asks that there should be a central nodal agency where reporting and redressal of such racial violence or racial crime can be done, and also such dedicated agencies in each and every state. This PIL also demands for a specialized unit, a specialized police unit in each and every city, district and metropolitan state. So this is basically, this PIL is the central idea behind this is to make sure that racial slur and racial violence is recognized as a separate offence and more stricter statutory punishment decided for that. Back to you, Shubham.
All right, Shambhavi, also coming back to the main story, the death of Angel Chakma, the brutal murder. Now, police have even tried to deny the racial angle here. But what are the latest updates, if you can tell the viewers about that? How many arrests have been done and about the one who's absconding? The CM has assured that a fair investigation, a fair trial would be given and the culprit will be soon behind the bars.
See, definitely we know that the investigation is underway and that the one person who's absconding, the special teams who are deployed to make sure that he's caught very soon, still after him. And definitely this PIL which has been filed is expected to make a difference, of course, because the Supreme Court is on winter vacation right now and is expected to reopen just 4 days later. We can expect this PIL to be listed, and whatever directions, if the Supreme Court entertains this PIL and whatever direction is going to give, it's definitely going to play a very important role in deciding and in this entire investigation, because then that will decide how the culprits who will be caught and who are arrested till now will be treated legally. Will there be a stricter statutory punishment, or will be dealing them in a broader legal scope? So we are yet to see how this will be dealt with, because this PIL, if entertained by the Supreme Court and given some significant directives, is going to play a huge role in this entire investigation of Angel Chakma. Back to you.
All right, definitely. It's a big developing story and a PIL in Supreme Court that seeks to at least recognize the racial violence against Northeast citizens, and that should be recognized as a hate crime. Now, this concerns, and also you can see the candle marches, the protests in Tripura and other parts of the country. And the candle marches want justice. The people want justice for late Angel Chakma, who was brutally murdered by